Hey everyone, welcome back to another Dr. Twisted's Toy Time. I got a bunch of stuff this time from all over the place, from thrift stores, from, let's see, Ross, got some stuff from Amazon, Walmart, Mattel Creations, Temu, Goodwill, a local flea market called Mike's Unique, and a local thrift store called MCB, Community for the Blind. And yeah, so let's get started because I got a lot of stuff to show you. Alright, first off, the only place I really got any footage from is Mike's Unique. I took pictures and a little bit of footage, and I'll do that now, and then I'll show you what I got afterwards, and then go from there. Alright, I'm back. I thought that was a really awesome place. So let me show you what I got. Alright, I found this Joker. It says it was the head of a cane, so I don't know if it came with a big staff or something, but it was just the head here. But I wasn't going to leave this behind because this is awesome, and I will find a place to stick it. I found this Skeksis from the Dark Crystal. Not a pop collector, but every once in a while there'll be one that catches my eye and I will have to get it. Especially if it's only a couple dollars, I'm going to pick it up. I think this was $1.99 or $2.99. So yeah, I thought that was worth it for a Skeksis. Found a Madman. I love Madman. I got a bunch of the comic books. I don't have any of the figures. So when I saw this, I had to grab it. I think it was $1.99. Alright, there was a bag of Batman stuff. There was this Bat Cycle with the Imaginext figure. I didn't care about those. Said it was all Batman, but inside there was this Star Wars car. I'll probably add that with the other ones I have, because I know I got Boba Fett and C-3PO hanging around, so I'll just add that to those. But the reason I got the bag was because of this Batman here. I love the blue and black marbling. I just thought that was really neat. Not sure what Batman this is. Maybe it's an aquatic Batman where he swims or something, but I was just happy he had his cowl and his cape. And I just really loved like I said, the marbling on his outfit. I thought that was really original and neat looking, so had to pick that up. Alright, and then there was another bag. Had these little military men in it. think that's what they're called, military men or men of honor or something like that. But I thought these were really cool. I have a handful of them, and out of this bag I needed 3 for new sculpts, which were, let me see here, needed this guy, I needed this guy, and I believe I needed this guy. All the other ones, like him, I have him, but his outfit, this one is a lot darker blue than the other one I have, and the oranges are much more vibrant, and just the colors on them are much more vibrant. And the same with the other ones I have, like this guy, out of the same set, his blues match the one I just showed you, while the other ones I have are much lighter blue and much lighter orange and stuff, which I thought was neat. This was the only one that was pretty much a true double. I mean, the colors on this one are a little more brighter, but he was the one that was the most double, because this guy, he had much better colors, more vibrant. So I don't know, it almost looks like these things are hand painted, but I'm not sure. But I know there's several colorways of this guy and the other guys for the different teams, I guess. But yeah, these things are awesome. And also in the bag was this little dude. All right, and then I also picked up, they had a stack of these G.I. Joe cards. I have most of them. I only need a few, so I'm hoping there's at least a couple I need in this stack. Otherwise, I'll probably just put them in my buddy's trade box or use them when I sell. When I go to art shows and I sell stuff, I usually like to give things, little giveaways. Then there was this set. It's called Merlin Battle Cards. They had a few packs of these. Some of them were just called fantasy cards, other Merlin battle cards, but wanted to grab a set to see what they were like. I grabbed this one because it had the Medusa on it. If I like these, I'm going to look them up, see what they're all about. But it looks like it's got these little like scratch off things, I guess, to find out what his powers are or something. Same with Medusa. It looks like all these are just rub off deals. But I thought those were neat and I wanted to check them out. I might do those for exclusive Patreon videos or something. Alright. Continuing with like the thrift store stuff. I went to MCB, like I said, Missouri's Community for the Blind. I like going to thrift stores that help people out. And I went there twice. One day I went and I found this crazy little dinosaur. I thought he was silly. I found this Daily Bugle, little setup window. I want to hang this on my wall and use it for my mini Spider-Man figures. I thought that was fun and would be like a little fun wall hangy accessory. And then I found this Marvel vs. Capcom mini comic in the books. I think this is issue 3. Yeah, I should have done this with my comic books, but it's a mini, so I figured I'd just show it here. All right, the second time I went, I found this is a Masters of the Universe cycle. I believe this is from the like 3D animated one, like the most recent that they just had. I think this is probably supposed to be what, the Talon Fighter? So maybe it came with Man-at-Arms or something. I'll have to look it up, but I know this was a Masters of the Universe cycle. So for, I think it was 75 cents, which I don't understand that. The total for everything was $7.31, and I got a frame, and that was $6.75, and I got a bunch of other stuff too, like this Boba Fett dart. My wife got me this set years ago for my birthday or Christmas, one of those, and me and my daughter played with it. It's like a little air thing you step on and it shoots the dart. So when I saw this dart, I wanted to grab an extra one just in case we damaged my other one. But I thought that was neat. I found a Jason and the Argonauts VHS. I thought that was awesome. I love this movie. And it's in great shape. No mold or anything, so I was happy to find that. Pick that up. This was awesome. This thing is just insane looking. It's anatomy model. I love anatomy models, so when I saw this, I was like, holy cow. I didn't have it, so I wanted to pick it up. I have one that's similar, but this one just looks totally bizarre. So that was an awesome find. Then I also found this puzzle, which is interesting because it's a two puzzles in one. It has this one, and then you flip it over, and it has this one. I haven't checked to see if all the pieces are there yet, but for like 50 cents, I'm not going to leave it behind. So even if I just display it with this artwork, I'm going to be happy. I thought that was cool. Alright, now on to the store stuff. Temu, I've been like getting like the little shelving risers to display my figures, and they've had some really good ones that I got that work great for what I needed. So I was ordering those and some other things to display my stuff, and I wanted to get a toy as well. So I picked up this awesome like model kit. Haven't put it together yet, but when he's done, he's like an action figure. See, yeah. He's posable and everything, so I wanted to check him out because I thought he looked amazing. So that was really cool. Looking forward to building that one. Alright, then I went on to Walmart. It's probably price checking something to see if it was cheaper or whatnot, but these popped up at $10 each. Usually they're 20 bucks, so for half off I grabbed Pennywise and the Predator. I love these Ben Cooper costume kids, so when I can find them on clearance for 10 bucks, hell yeah. They also had Terrifier, but I didn't have the money, and I don't think they're still doing the deal, so I missed out on him. Alright, let's see, Amazon. I got this guy. I don't know, the last video when I showed you the Star Wars Halloween characters, the 2-pack. I ordered these the same time as I ordered that, but they just came in. I got this guy. I think he was 15. He was normally like 35. I love Hammerhead, so I had to pick this guy up. And they also had Casey Jones as the Phantom on clearance, so I had to pick him up. Now I only need like 2 more of these guys. I think I need April and the Invisible Man, which I'm super happy with that. Alright, but then I saw this guy and I had to pick him up because I didn't have him yet. I just love these sketch, like concept art figures. This one's no different. I love the look of them. I mean, it comes with the normal cyclone head, but I like the version that they got it. Thought that was really neat. Another Motu figure. Speaking of Motu, I pre-ordered this guy from Mattel Creations. He popped up, and I was like, heck yeah, Club Grayskull, Great Black Wizard. I love skeleton figures, so I had to check this guy out. He's amazing. Looking forward to opening him up and checking him out, which will probably be in a future video, maybe an exclusive Patreon video, because I like to do some toy opening videos over there. Alright, next. I forgot the Goodwill. I'll do the Goodwill haul now. Goodwill, I found this T-Rex. Love finding these dinosaurs, like the bigger ones. Love adding T-Rexes to my collection, especially when they got little playable features. So I found that. And then I found this pillowcase. This side says Mutants. The other side says Turtle Power. But I like hanging things up on my ceiling here. And I thought it would be awesome to hang the Mutants side up. I have plenty of space to hang things, and I like to be surrounded by craziness. Alright, now on to Ross. So I went the other day, and I found a couple cool things. I found Beachhead, which I've been wanting this figure. I never even saw him at the store, but then I found him at Ross for $9.99. So I was like, hell yeah, that is awesome. I've been scoring with the G.I. Joe classifieds there lately. So I got the Snow Serpent the last video, and I got Beachhead this time. I would love to find Eels, but hopefully I can find him one day, because he's another one of my favorite vintage figures. So I got Beachhead. And then I also found this vintage collection Faker. And I also picked up a Black Series Star Wars figure that I had, but I didn't think my buddy had him, so I picked him up. And I thought he had this guy. But I was like, do you need the Star Wars figure? He's like, no. And I'm like, he's like, but I do need that Faker. It's the only one he's like, I got all the other ones, I just don't have that one. And I thought he had it. So I took the Star Wars figure back, exchanged it, and picked him up one of these guys as well. But then we had to go to my child's guitar lesson today, because I got today off of work. So I was happy I got to go to that. And we stopped at the Ross on that side of town. Since I've been having such luck with the G.I. Joe classifieds, I wanted to check that place out, because both of them always have different stuff all the time. It was silly because they have some Gargoyles figures, and they were cheaper at this other one than they were at the other one. I thought that was weird. If I had more money, I would have got the Gargoyles, but when I saw these, I had to get them. Cobra Commander, like the vintage. I love it. I have a different Cobra Commander, but I'm going to swap it out for this one, because this is my favorite Cobra Commander here. This one, or the mail away hooded Cobra Commander, but I doubt I don't know if they're going to do that one. And then they also had the Cobra Trooper. I am happy. Alright, I've been looking for frames, because I have a couple vintage toy boxes, and the box was beat on the sides, so I cut out the artwork and put it in here. And I also have on the back side, I got the back of it, but like I said, the sides were all just damaged beyond recognition. And I wanted to frame the original artwork because it was awesome. I sold my Fort Curium years and years ago, but I kept the box. And I thought that was awesome. I finally found a frame that fit it. So there you go, everyone. That was my finds for this time. I also got a bunch of comic books, but that'll be in a different video. So stay tuned for that. But until then, thanks so much for watching. I would love to hear what your favorite piece that I picked up this time was. And please like, comment, subscribe. Really helps out my channel. And if you want to be a Patreon supporter, you get to see these videos 2 weeks in advance. You also get to see exclusive videos that you get to choose. Like if you want to see a certain collection of mine, you get to pick it out. And I'll do a video close up in-depth video of that. I also do like exclusive toy opening videos over there. And you can see my art, like my comic book art. And just any art that I do, because I usually, if I post art on Instagram, then it's just the finished piece, but here then I show the process, like the sketch, the ink, the colors, all that stuff. So yeah, it's only $1 a month. That's all I ask. I'm not greedy. If you want to give me more, you can, but I only ask for $1 a month. Every little bit helps. And I truly appreciate my supporters, and look forward to seeing you over there or here. But until next time, thanks so much. Peace.